Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamakyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Shri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vansha Kalpatarvyasya Kripa Sindhu Vyeva Chapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaka Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge that is the purest and the topmost knowledge, which is Raja Guhyam, the king of secrets. So in Bhagavad Gita, now we are in the 10th chapter studying the opulence of the Absolute. So Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, how he is the Supreme. Because in the beginning of 10th chapter, Krishna explained very clearly that no one knows about him and he is the source of everything. Everything comes from him, and anyone knows about this, they will render devotional service unto Krishna. See, no one knows about him. That's one thing. So, Name Vidiga Suraganaka Prabhavam Namagarishyakam. Even Arjuna also agreed that Sarvameta Tritam Manya Yanma Badasike Sama Nakite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidudevahana Danavagan. So, no one knows about him. There is one point. There is one knowledge what we are gaining. Because Krishna's opulences are unlimited. So there is no way we can say that we know everything about Krishna. That is not possible. But if we know that, even though we don't know everything about Krishna, but if we know one thing, that is, everything comes from Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. That thing, if we know, Buddha Bhava Samanvita, so then we are going to be focused only about Krishna. So we are going to render devotional service unto Krishna. So that's what we need to understand. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante ma buddhaha bhava samanvitaga. Iti matva, if we know that Krishna is the source of everything, everything emanates from Krishna. That's what we need to know. That if we know, because we need to focus on the word sarvasya. Sarvasya means everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo. I am the source of all creations. That's what aham sarvasya prabhavo. Mattaga sarvam pravartate. Mattaga sarvam pravartate. From me everything emanates. Everything emanates from me. So sarvasya sarvam. Everything. Everything. Krishna is the source of everything. Everything comes from Krishna. So we need to know this fact. That's what is very important. We need to understand this. If we know this, then there are no issues. Then there are no problems. Because itimatva bhajante ma buddhaha bhava samanvitaga. So we are going to render devotional service unto Krishna if we just know that. That is the strength of devotees. For us, we know that fact that Krishna is everything. From Bhagavad Gita knowledge, every day when we study this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, that's what we are gaining. That's what we are knowing. We are understanding beyond any doubt that Krishna is everything. Then if we fully depend on Krishna, which I have mentioned many times in the past, which I always mention every time when we study, that if we depend on Krishna, we surrender everything unto Krishna. If we focus only on Krishna, then by Krishna's mercy, all our problems are gone. That's the secret of coming out of all material miseries. Sarvam jnana plavenaiva vrijinam samtarishyasi. We can clear away all our sins simply by getting into the boat of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Sarvam, everything, all sins. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. So I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. That's what Krishna says. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. But Krishna can do this only to those who listen to him. We cannot do it for others. We cannot go and ask Krishna that you please remove the sins of my relatives, my brothers, or my children, or my parents, and all. Because it's not that Krishna doesn't want. Krishna wants. In fact, the reality is that Krishna will do that also just to please his devotee, just to make his devotee very peaceful. So for that reason, everyone else also gets benefit. That's what we need to understand. In order to remove away all the sufferings faced by the devotee, by Krishna's devotee. So, he will make sure that all his responsibilities are taken care very nicely. Of course, the devotee is not very much attached to anyone or anything in this material world. That's very important. But just to make sure that the devotee can serve Krishna, the devotee can please Krishna all the time. So Krishna will make sure that even his dependents are also taken care nicely by Krishna. That's what we need to understand. So, simply by surrendering ourselves unto Krishna, then we are not going to face any issues, any problems. That's what it means that sarva. Krishna is using this word sarva. Now, every time when I refer to some lines, sarva, sarva, sarva comes. The famous sloka which I quote very often, then machittaga sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi. Prasade sarva dukkhani anirasyopajaya. So sarva durgani, sarva dukkhani. Durgani means all the impediments, all the obstacles. Dukkhani means all the distress. So sarva means all. So by surrendering unto Krishna, all our distress are completely going to go away. All our problems, obstacles will be, impediments will be completely removed. That's what it means. So simply by ourselves surrendering unto Krishna, so many good things are going to happen around us. So what we need is love on Krishna. We need to depend only on Krishna. That's what is needed. If we don't please Krishna, if we are focused only on the temporary material sense objects, then there is no way we can serve Krishna. We need to make use of our time. We need to know it. It's very important for us to know that we cannot sell our time for anything else, because time is Krishna and we have to use that time only for Krishna. We should not be planning, oh, I want to do this, do that, for that, this much time takes. It's okay, I will work hard, I will sacrifice sleep, and I will, like it's called Ugra Karma. Ugra Karma, do Ugra Karma, and get what I want in this material world. So it's only when I get there, then I can be relaxed. All such things are, they are manogatan. So they are fabricated by the mind. Sarvan partha manogatan. They are mental concoctions. Those things it will keep us suffering and struggling in this material world only. There is no way we can think like that. I have some problems, and let me focus, let me solve this problem, and then let me think about serving Krishna. Means we are stupid. If anyone thinks that I have a problem, I have a lot of other works to do, I don't have time to think about Krishna, so I don't have time to serve Krishna, so let me take care of all my material issues, problems, my material desires, everything, I will achieve it. So then I will, when I find time, I will come and serve Krishna. Means our problems are going to multiply like anything. It's not going to end. Aparimeyam, unlimited worries, chintam, aparimeyam, cha pralayantham, upashitaga, kamopaboga paramaya, ethavatiti nishchita. So, if we think that like that, so then our worries are going to go very high. Chintam, aparimeyam, pralayantham, upashita. So that's what we need to understand. So for that, what we should do is we should start serving Krishna immediately, start focusing everything for Krishna immediately. We should not be thinking that something what we are doing it for me and something for Krishna, not like that. We should know very well that whatever we are doing, everything is only for Krishna. So that way, all our problems are going to go away. We are going to be happy. So that's why we need to spend all our time for Krishna. So only in Krishna's service only we need to spend all our. Then Krishna is going to take care of it. So it's very important, very, very important. So that means we need to take good care of our health, good care of our sleep. So sleep is very important. Without sleeping enough, we cannot serve Krishna. And not taking good food, we cannot serve Krishna. So that means we need to make all our activities should be regulated. That's what is yukta. If we are not able to regulate our activities, if we keep ourselves actually engaged in all kinds of activities and not able to find time to think or remember Krishna, so that means we are putting ourselves into more trouble. None of our problems are going to be solved. We are going to keep struggling and suffering in this material world, not only in this life, life after life. That is assumed. Because when the amount of work what we do increases, then we will not have enough time to finish them in this life. So then we will be given again next life to focus on our material goals. So if we have no material goals, if we have no material connections, if we are able to completely disconnect from all materialistic attachments, then we are ready to go to Goloka. Then there are no issues, no problems. So we have to solve all our material problems, means we have to simply surrender unto Krishna. That's it. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's what we are trying to do, because we are getting this knowledge. This knowledge is helping us to keep ourselves connected with Krishna, so that we can keep remembering Krishna and serve Krishna, and Krishna will find even more ways for us to actually be connected with him. Krishna gives us so many opportunities to be connected with him, to serve him, and so many things will happen so nicely in our life. And by Krishna's mercy, we will be able to lead a peaceful and blissful life. So that's what we are aiming. By Krishna's mercy, we are going to get it. Before our time ends in this life, we need to make sure that everything is only for Krishna, and we need to abandon all other attachments and start serving Krishna. So that means start spreading this Bhagavad Gita. So that's what is very important. We need to spread this Bhagavad Gita and make devotees everywhere, and especially in this modern world, nobody has any time. That's a major problem actually. In fact, we should not find any time to do any other things what we are doing, materialistic things what we are doing. We should not find time for such things, because we should be so busy, extremely busy in remembering Krishna, serving Krishna, so that we should not have any time to do anything else. But that is not the case, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we are trying to focus so many materialistic things in this world, and so much of obligations, responsibilities, and other things we are keep on increasing. So unfortunately, we are not finding time to serve Krishna. That's, in fact, the opposite should be true, which I have mentioned many times in the past. So we should not be able to find time to do anything in this material way. So that means there should not be any time to think about doing material things in this way. That magic can happen with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Because Bhagavad Gita is the purifier. It purifies our heart from all material contamination. So our desires, our goals, our objectives, everything is going to be towards Krishna only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the king of knowledge. So we need to keep using this knowledge, studying this Bhagavad Gita, and we can never stop this. That also we have already realized, because every sloka, when we study again, we are going to get more happiness. Glorifying Krishna brings us a lot of happiness. So that's what we are going to gain by Krishna's causeless mercy. So we are going to get more peace of mind. Peace of mind is the source of happiness. So Bhagavad Gita is a king of knowledge, which is, if we are gaining this Bhagavad Gita, means we are very, very highly qualified. We are understanding this Bhagavad Gita means Krishna has already recognized, Krishna is recognized as his devotees, as his friend. That's why he is revealing this topmost secret. So scientifically speaking, we are understanding so much about our material body in this Bhagavad Gita. And we are understanding much more about our spiritual existence, that is the soul. So we have to live with that knowledge all the time. That's what is very important, because unfortunately, surrounding us everywhere, everyone is focused on material things. And because of their ignorance, and if we associate with them, and we are going to actually lose our precious human life. If anyone associates with us, they should change. We should not. That's very important. For that, we have to become very strong philosophically with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, mentally. So the dhrita, determination, is very important. The dhrita will come only with intelligence. That intelligence comes only when we render devotional service unto Krishna. We can render devotional service unto Krishna only when we love Krishna. And we can develop that love Krishna only we know about Krishna. And we can know about Krishna only by studying this Bhagavad Gita. So that's why the studying of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very, very important, which we are studying by Krishna's mercy. So we are going to do so well in our spiritual life, no doubt, because all our material needs are going to be completely taken care by Krishna. So in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we are now studying and understanding about Krishna's opulence. So what we studied, Krishna is now, because Arjuna asked, Krishna is explaining. So in the 27th slokam, Uchaishavasham asvanam vidhi ma amirtu pamam amirtu bhavam airavatam gajentrana naranam chanaradipam. Of all the horses, I am Uchaishrava, which is produced at the time of churning the ocean for nectar. Airavatam Gajendranam, of all lordly elephants, I am Airavat. Among humans, I am the king among human beings. Of horses, know me to be Uchaishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean for nectar. Of lordly elephants, I am Airavata, and among men, I am the monarch. And in the next sloka, Ayudanamaham Vajram Denunam Asmi Kamadukh Prajanaschasmi Kantarpaha Sarpanam Asmi Vasukihi. Of all the weapons, I am thunderbolt. Of cows, I am Kamadu. I am the Surabhi cow. And the cause for begetting children, so that is Prajanastasmi, I am the Kantarpa. And of Sarpas, so of the snakes, serpents, so I am Vasuki. Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Among cows, I am the Surabhi. Of causes for procreation, I am Kantarpa, the god of love. And of serpents, I am Vasuki. Then in the next sloka, what Krishna is teaching. Anantaschasmi nagana varuno yadasamaham pitruna maryama chasmi yamaha samyamatamaham. Of many hooded serpents, nagas, so I am the Ananta. Varunaha yadasam aham. Of all aquatics, Yadasam, I am Varuna, the demigod which controls the water. Pitrunam Aryama Chasmi, of the Pitrus, I am Aryama. And Samyamatam, those who are regulators, controls, those who control. So who are regulators, I am Yama. So Yamaga Samyamatam Aham, and the controller of death. Of the many hooded Nagas, I am Ananta. And among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama. And among the dispensers of law, I am Yama, the Lord of Death. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 29th sloka in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimradasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmi Tamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Chitrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. I hope you're well.
Yes,
Guruji. All well?
Yes.
Good, Guruji. I was you're back in you're here in India, right?
I'm still here only, Mother. Still here. Yeah, still traveling.
Yes. Class. And I was just thinking, that now it has become in such a manner, not only with me, even with my daughter. Guruji, we can't even think of any other, revering any other, I don't know if it's good or not, but the image, like Durga Puja is coming up. And I was just telling her this morning, I said, you just don't feel like listening to anything excepting Krishna's songs and Krishna's, his thing. Is that okay, Guruji, or am I becoming too staunch? I don't know. I'm worried also about that.
Okay, Mataji, because when we are busy in serving Krishna, so others are also very happy only. Even Durga Mataji will be extremely happy actually, because Sristi Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Sakti Reka Chayeva Yasya Punani Vibharti Durga Ichchana Rupam Apiyasya Chesate Sa Govindam Adi Purushantam. So Durga is acting like a shadow of Krishna, Chayeva Yasya. So she is creating, maintaining, and annihilating all those things. Sristi Sthiti Pralaya. So that's all, she's working for Krishna only. So that way, when we are focused on Krishna and serving Krishna, she's going to be extremely pleased with us. She will not think that only among human beings only we think that, oh, I am great. If he's not coming to me, he's going to Krishna like that. Only we will get problem. But she will be very happy. There's no problem.
Only thing is that, my daughter, of course, was laughing at me. She said, he's a very possessive, very jealous God. Be careful. But then, of course, I personally feel, how did this change come is also something which I keep reflecting on sometimes, Guruji. That, we have not, it's just with your classes, frankly speaking, that I have done. And now it seems like that just him, that's all.
Yes. That's the thing. That's what Krishna also says. Give up everything, just focus only on me, surrender only unto me. Mam Ekam. What else we need? Mam Ekam means to me only.
Yes, Guruji.
Mam Ekam Saranam Braja.
It's a very peaceful thought, Guruji, actually, when you can just give up all your problems and tell him it's your problem, it's not my problem. It's a very peaceful thought, Guruji.
And we can see Krishna helping us also. We can see that.
Guruji, it is so evident, Guruji. My son is getting married. I'm looking for a space. You won't believe it, Guruji. Next to my house, I've got the place. It's called Vrindavan Grand. And it has got absolute sattvic food, Guruji. I mean, where can you get this kind of... I was stunned when I saw it.
When we are depending on Krishna,
yes.
Even we may not know what kind of problems are going to come to us. Krishna knows. And The solution also Krishna already will
Yes.
create. So we will be simply focusing on Krishna and enjoying. That's it.
That's what, Guruji. Thank you so much. All we owe to you, Guruji. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
bringing up this kind of, getting us so much of peace. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you,
May
Mataji.
Krishna be with you always, Guruji. And
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful class. I am traveling currently, so I do not
Yes.
have any questions, but very good for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for your efforts.
Yes.
Guruji, with every shloka, we are understanding Krishna better and coming closer to Krishna. So thank you Guruji for your efforts.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Hare Hare.
Hare. So, as usual, today's sloka also is really interesting to hear because all the top people in life is nothing but Krishna.
Yes.
Complete all the slokas are telling the same more or less.
Exactly.
So that is my understanding, yes. And very good for listening daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Again, wonderful sloga, Guruji. Every day we are learning new things.
Yes.
And thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for a wonderful class. Today we are enjoying. We have
Yes.
basic thing you have taught that we have to take care of body. We have to take food, proper food, health, sleep, and only then the true sense we will be able to serve Krishna, love Krishna. And really, beautiful tips you are giving in the Gita Gyan class. Really wonderful. I'm really indebted to you for your continuous support to us for our well-being and Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Subhalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So long we are see.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, I think from now it should be fine. Yes, ma'am.
What Prabhuji?
No, from now it should be fine. I won't be traveling.
Oh, okay. You are in US or India?
I'm in India only, Mataji.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So beautiful class. How Krishna says it is correct. No, that's why I'm saying that. Thank you, Prabhuji. Have a wonderful class.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,